All right, welcome everybody. It is time for my first stream playing BattleRise. This is the type of game that I've been waiting for quite a while. It's a hero, a hero collector turn-based game that a lot of my community might find looks a little familiar. Very different play style. But my channel started with Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. This is that same type of combat system. Same type of thing. You collect all these characters, star them up, find, in this case they're called artifacts or gear, to equip them in various different ways. You have some of them that have leader abilities, for example, and you can kind of customize teams to take into battle. Right now we have two main game modes. There's supposed to be a third coming out very, very soon. We have two main game modes. Let's do an arena battle. I feel like that's kind of the simplest thing to look at here. Let's just do a flat PvP arena battle, and we'll kind of walk you through some of what's going on. Then we'll spend most of the time here in the dungeon battles. Tails, welcome! Tails, you've played a lot of games. Have you played this game yet? It's actually been out for a little while. I had not seen this game at all, and they just released their NFT Founders Pass, which has a bunch of cool benefits, and that's when I saw their token is supposed to be coming very soon, like this year type soon. So they're starting to add the Web3 elements into it. Apparently here, I'm playing on BlueStacks right now. A lot of those images you saw some images that didn't load there. I don't think it should be a big deal. I played on a little bit, and that's the only thing I've noticed, but those load correctly when you actually, this is a mobile game. When you play it on your phone, those tend to work. So, all right, got this ability that's going to increase the cooldowns on the other side. You know what, let's just go actually I'm gonna stay with single target here. I'm gonna save my AoE for a little bit later. I'm gonna go after their healer first. Got my own heal. Okay, now it's go AoE. And my damage dealer is taken out. Okay, I didn't want to trigger those taunts with the AoE previously. Okay, we're gonna put you in stealth. Actually, that may not have been good. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go after you first. I'm still kind of learning some of the characters here. I've got this AoE taunt. I've got a timer down here at the bottom. Can you guys see the timer? I don't know if you can see the timer. Yeah, the timer is just above my head. So as much as I would like to talk through the battles and what I'm doing right here, what I'm doing is getting destroyed. That's what I'm doing now. I need a new team. But you guys can see the gameplay here. Are they just higher star? Yeah, like they're higher level than me. Not necessarily higher star. That one's 3-star. And this guy does no damage. So we'll go ahead and retreat. So I lost my battle, but you can see the gameplay there. You can see it. Tails, yes, this is mobile, and yes, it is Web 3. Although it's very, again, it's been out for a little while. I actually don't know when it's released, but it's been out for a while as just a Web 2 game. And you come in and it's got a like a Web 2. I will get it. I haven't gotten it yet. Oh, that's the store. Well, you can see the Web 2 kind of mechanics. Here we go. I played through the main part of the battle pass. I'm waiting to go claim all those later. But we've got a battle pass that's buried behind me. It's $7.99. You can barely see it off the screen there. $7.99, like battle pass. Kind of like when you play the Web 2 mobile games where you get all these extra stuff. I'll go unlock those at some point. I've kind of just wanted to be playing free to play to really see how that experience is to start things out though, and maybe even do some free to play guides before I start spinning. But if you have the NFT Founders Pass that just came out, like you get this VIP Battle Pass every month. You have, so you see where here, I don't think I can click on this on the web. It doesn't work on BlueStacks. I'm gonna click on it, we're gonna see if it doesn't mess stuff up. Earn free Bitcoin. If we go to the ZBD app, I don't know if you guys have seen this before. Yeah, it didn't work. Can I go back? Is that back button gonna work? No, I just messed it up. Oh, there's an exit button up there. Okay. Do I wanna quit the game? No. You can actually, so with the ZBD app, you can actually earn Bitcoin just by spending time in various different games. It's kind of a marketing thing. And so just by playing, you accrue time in the game and you literally earn Bitcoin. So you can earn as a free to play. I think I earned like $2.50 playing last week. So nothing huge, but it's still cool that you can literally earn Bitcoin that just by playing the game. Robert, welcome. This looks like a raid. So yeah, I say Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes because that's the game that I come from, but it's that same type of thing. It's a very much a raid Shadow Legends type game. That's not one that I've played, but okay, let's go into the dungeons. And actually, I really like this mode. I wish they had this mode in Galaxy of Heroes. So what we have here, what we have with these dungeons is this is a roguelike, whatever the difference is between, I think it's roguelite that this would apply to. I forget the different nuances with them, but we're gonna go in. Let's go through. I've got one more I need to beat here. Let's start with one that is a little easier for me. I've really struggled against that one. Let's go over here to 3. Each one of these is going to have different conditions. So like Quirky Bones, so a Verdant Offspring, so that's one of the classes, gain 200% speed but inflict 50% less damage. Undead lose 50% speed, but their damage increases by 200%. So there's different modifiers for this one. The very first one is just standard, no modifiers. This one here, it's been a struggle because INT characters gain 50% damage and speed. I don't have a lot of INT characters. So the strength characters lose 50% of their speed and damage. So I just haven't had the characters that really apply too well to it. I got through a couple of the bosses, but we'll go in here. This one, you only get 3 champions. 3 champions is all you get. I've got this leader here, so these are all Verdant Offspring. They gain 20% rush meter, which is like turn meter. It's how quick or when they attack next in battle, so they get a 20% boost to start the wave, and then you decrease the speed of the enemies by 10%. So basically turn manipulation and speed boost. How does it sounds really loud to me. Is the music too loud, guys? Tail says he still misses S. I do too. I have wanted to go back. The problem with going back to SWGOH, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, is that like I spent like 5 years playing that game. I don't want to go back to the beginning and do everything that I've already done. And I'm now, let me adjust my screen. My green screen's messed up. Okay, just noticed that. I don't want to go redo everything. If I could go get like a high level account, I would probably go back to playing SWGOH. Robert said he still plays it. The gameplay and art seem pretty much still style. Sorry, the gameplay and art style seem pretty inferior to Ray's. Are you talking about here, the gameplay? I mean, I don't like. I like this mode right here. So okay, so we have different buffs we can choose from, and we're gonna choose this shrine here, and it's the roguelite style where you get randomized buffs that kind of make each run a little bit different. So here we gain extra speed. I'm gonna decrease these cooldowns of this character here by 1. Hey NK, welcome. I mean, I wasn't that impressed with the SWGOH graphics, to be honest. I was never very impressed with those. But it was Star Wars, so I thought it was cool. I mean, I don't know if they've improved any since I've left. Okay, so we're gonna let's go after the healer first. So what that did was decrease their cooldowns, so they can't use their special abilities. this is an AoE that's going to decrease their rush meter by 20%. So I've got a fast team that's got some it's called rush meter here, rush meter manipulation, and I'm just going to try to take more turns than they do basically, and defeat them before they even get a turn. Playing a critical hit, that's nice. And then I'm gonna hope I don't have a ton of offense. I've got one offensive character. I mean, it's a pretty good balance. One support, one tank, one offensive character. And we're gonna see what buffs we can get and what buffs we need to rely on. So the rewards will increase as we go through the dungeon. The boss will appear. So it's a random boss every time. We can see up in the, I don't know the names of the bosses yet. I gotta learn all of them. Once we click, you see on this Shrine of Anu over on the right-hand side, of the upper left-hand corner of that shrine is a skull symbol. The boss will appear after we click on five buffs that have the skull symbol. So I'm going to avoid that because I want to try and get deeper. So we're going to come over to this Shrine of Tiamat and see what we can get here. SWGH has gotten much better. Don't try to tempt me to go back. Okay, so we've got some good ones to choose from here. So each time someone is defeated, all enemy champions, rush meter is decreased by 40%. We've already got some rush meter manipulation. This adds to that. Can really help prevent them from getting a turn. I like this one though. Champions with buff, always riposte. That's how you pronounce that, right? Now that I'm saying it out loud on stream, I'm questioning whether I've actually pronounced that word right. It's not anything I ever hear pronounced out loud. And I think it's riposte, but it now has me questioning it. Basically, they're gonna get a counter anytime we have a buff. And that's gonna be nice. Do it. Robert, if I had a... Wait, are you the ones always telling me not to play any games other than Splinterlands? If I had access to a high-level account, I would probably go back. Some of my Star Wars videos still get really good views. My second highest viewed video last month was a Star Wars video that I made 4 years ago. I've thought about going back and I cringe whenever I look at them or I go back and watch some of them. It's like my content has gotten, the production value of my content across the board has just, like, I still wouldn't consider myself like high level. Like, you look at some of the pros and they're just on another level than I am, but it's so much higher than it was when I was making Galaxy of Heroes content. And yeah, when I see some of that stuff, it kind of makes me cringe. All right, Nightwalker. Let's see if we can. This one's nice because what we can do is potentially gain a new ally. So we can try to. I should have read through the little story thing that's going there, but we can try and fight and retrieve the artifact and gain a bonus reward, or we can gain some extra buffs here. Although some of those don't really apply to me, and get a new ally. So we started with 3, now we have 4, and if this character survives until the end, after we defeat the boss, if we defeat the boss with him alive, we get some of his shards. So that's why I really like these. It's a good chance to level the star of this character up. Still watch Arnold all the time. Now I had some problems with him initially because he's like, I was the theory crafter that came out with these cool things, and then I'd do a video of it or put something out there and it'd get 500 views, and then he'd just copy it and repost and redo it. Make a video on the exact same thing and it'd get 50,000 views. So I was always a little annoyed by that, not gonna lie, but his production value was just off the charts. I can only imagine. I bet his has only continued to improve as well. The production quality that he put together is just absolutely insane. I wish I could put together stuff on that level. So as much as I sometimes got frustrated by him, I definitely respected him. He's top notch. Fuego says I'm a bad influence. I'm finally free. Don't send me back. I miss the Star Wars collection though. Like I like this style of game. That's why I'm drawn to this. Birds, I gotta go back to Bird's question. Says, am I playing off the grid at all? I just clicked on the wrong thing. Okay, we're gonna Shrine of Anna. This is usually a health-based buff. Ooh, 300 health points for my tank and 150 for the rest of the team. That'll also help keep my champion alive that I want to collect shards for. I played it a couple times back when there was a non-disclosure agreement and I couldn't post about it. I thought the game was very high quality. I thought it was good. I don't really like battle royales. I just don't. They're not my type of game. So I will probably stream it some just because you got to put some of that on the channel, right? So I almost feel obligated to do it. I'll probably do it next weekends when I've got some time off. I don't know though. Like, I don't want to bash the game at all because I really think it's a quality game. Ooh, more Nightwalkers. Should we get more? Let's get more. Any cases off the grid is awesome. I agree. Like, I mean, I think it's the game itself is good. It's just not it's not the games I prefer. And I'm not big into team games. At least team games where you're like actively coordinating and stuff. Because a lot of times, I don't know, a lot of times I'm playing with when maybe my kids might be around and they're all screaming in the background. It's hard to get on mics, or I'll play, a lot of times I just play games when it ends up being convenient and I don't know exactly when I can play, and it's hard for me to really, it's kind of been one of the challenges with streaming, is it's hard for me to say I'm going to stream at this time and do this. And just because my schedule is so chaotic that it can be hard to find a group to consistently run with and things like that. So I don't know, I tend to play more solo games. That was, I know it's a very different type of thing, but that was one of the problems I had with Big Time. Big Time was a game I actually legit liked. And the problem was that I couldn't, you basically had to group up offline and find groups to play with. And I was never able to really do that. All right, so far this is setting up pretty well here. Dude, you do not die. Do not die! I want your shards! I'm trying to build a team around you. Eh, maybe not around you. I'm trying to build a team with you. Get that tank up there, or get that taunt up there. Thank you. Like, all right, we're looking good here. The status of your champions does not carry over from battle to battle. So like he's on low health, that's okay. Doesn't matter. Goes over to the next battle. He's gonna be full health. Starts back at the beginning. Fuego misses it too. Then you remember having to set alarms 3. Well, Fuego, yes, that was a big problem when I was there. Ooh, Fountain of Youth. Oh, Fountain of Youth is nice, but it has one of those skulls on it, which means I'll be closer to getting to the boss. So we're gonna come over here and choose the Shrine of Uric, which does like crit chance, I believe. Enemies with Condemned, I don't have Alucard, or I'm not using Alucard right now, so that does nothing. First attack of the battle is always a critical hit. Let's go with that. Although critical chance up can be nice. You know what? Let's go with the critical chance up. It actually doesn't modify my critical chance too much for some of these characters. It gives me an extra 20% critical hit chance, but it's not a raw 20%. It's 20%. So if you have a 10% critical chance, it's going to increase. It's going to give you an extra 2%. You have 12% critical chance. Come on. Are we having problems? Is the stream? No. My internet dipped. No! Do not do this to me. Are you guys, are we still there? This loaded, but my stream's still showing red. We're gonna keep going anyways. Please click on the next thing. Yeah, we're dropping way too many frames. Wait, it says we're here. Is the game here though? I hate Xfinity so much. But they've actually been the best option for me. It's insane how I live in a major US city. I live just outside of Indianapolis, suburb of Indianapolis. And you cannot get good internet connection. Like you just can't. Like a good internet provider. You're only allowed to choose from like a couple different options, and they give you crap service. Okay, here we go. We're back. Let's go after the healer first. So okay, I think my attacker has a decent critical chance. Okay, 40.3. The critical chance up does help a little bit, but it just doesn't seem to help. Like see the 1.4% chance, adding extra 20% to that. That does. Ursan's got a little bit. My character's still gonna weep. There's a nice critical. Wait, can we get another one? Get another one. Back-to-back crits. Arnold he's written his own music for characters within the game. That's pretty cool. I knew he had done like a music video at one time. Anyways, what was, Fuego was talking about having to set alarms on Galaxy of Heroes. Didn't they take away the what were the like crystals? I can't even see. It's been so long since I played. I can't even remember what the currency was called. Can you please finish him off? Thank you. The 48 damage did it. That's all I had left. One more. He's gonna be able to take out my champ there. But yeah, those crystals you mainly earn from Arena, and you had to be on a specific time for Arena. But didn't they take the crystals away from Arena and put them someplace else? Ooh, can we get a third Nightwalker? Let's do it. Let's do it. We're gonna get some Nightwalker shards here. Triple Nightwalkers. Robert says, what are the tokenomics for this game? And there is, if you go down to the link, actually, I think I've got a link just to sign up for it. I don't think I have the white paper linked. The token is not quite out yet. It is supposed to be out very, very soon. If you go to their white paper, they have a whole list of things that the token is going to be used for, and you'll be able to earn. They have a lot of really cool things set up. Like they want their version of lands where you can have user-generated dungeons and content where you own the dungeon and you earn tokens when other people play in your dungeon and things like that. A lot of it seems, I guess, I'm very skeptical about how much of it will be there at the actual release of the token. I've just seen there's those reposts. We've just seen a lot of tokens where they have this grand idea, right? And then it takes a long time to build out with that. Even, okay, Splinterlands. Obviously, that's the game most of you are familiar with here on this channel. I keep smacking the microphone. I gotta get a different setup. When was SPS was released? What, over 3 years ago? How many things from the white paper are we missing there? Like, It's been 3 years and we still don't have so much of it. So I don't really want to talk too much about the token when I don't know what it's gonna look like when it first comes out. Robert said those crystals in SWGOH went to Grand Arena instead. Oh, should we take a chest? I don't have great buffs yet. Let's try and steal the chest anyways. See, like, this is some of the cool decisions that you get to make. So you can just smash the chest and take some of the pieces inside, or we can take the chest and you'll trigger what's called a chase, where something's gonna chase after me, and in 5-ish or so turns, I'll have an extra battle. And carrying the chest decreases my speed, but if we can get out of the dungeon with it and defeat the boss, we gain extra rewards. So instead of choosing a buff to increase my characters, that's the chase with 5. I could have chose a different shrine that had buffs that could make me stronger, make it easier to defeat the boss at the end. I've actually decided to make myself weaker in exchange for the potential of more rewards. Did Aggie create this game through Invenium? Oh, you gotta stay alive. Why do they keep going after that guy? Okay, we got a taunt now. Oh, I thought I could take you out. I didn't, and now you're all healed back up. That's kind of nasty. Yeah, get those counters in. Go bear. Look at that, he's building up some damage. Okay, now here's where I get a little. Okay, they all have low rush meters, so I think we'll be okay here. I can. When he defeats somebody with his basic, he gains another turn. I guess these guys were tied with their rush meter. So go again. I didn't want him to take so many turns that he lost his taunt. Oh, but that's why I decreased his cooldown earlier. So we're good. So he can always have taunt up once he gets it up to start with. So we should be good. I don't think we're gonna lose any of our Nightwalkers, because we want to get their shards. I have not followed Invenium at all. Have you guys? Has there been any promising things coming from Invenium, coming out of there? What happened to our imprisoned nobleman? I kind of like him too. But we know what? We're all full. We don't have any more spots, so I'm not gonna kick my Nightwalkers out. Speed up, okay. We like speed up. This shrine has a very specific buff that I'm looking for, and with that buff, whenever you attack, any other champions that have the same buff as you do will attack as well. Well, we've got a setup so we're giving the same buff to all of our champions. So that would basically allow every single, and we've got 3 bonus champions here, right? So all 6 would attack on every single turn. If I find that, it's like game over. I can pretty much auto the rest of it. There's one specific setup that can give me problems. So it's not a, oh wait, why did I not? Oh well. I should have had him taunt. That's okay. There's only one here. Go ahead, auto, we'll go so I can look at chat. Moon carts is all you've seen? You mean you guys haven't been playing moon carts 24/7? I literally went to play moon carts. Because I saw that the game released, and I was like, okay, let's go check it out. It's tied into Splinterlands. Let's do a stream of it, right? Do I want another chest? I don't care as much about the gold chest. It's not quite as good, and we've already slowed ourselves down a little bit. Let's come over here, and let's see. Nope. Plus 10% critical chance. I believe that's a flat 10%, so I think it's a little better. The crit chance up. The reason I took that, I never got to explain that. there is another buff there that says when you lose critical chance up, you regain it, which ends up being nice because if somebody, like for example, we have this, right now we have one of these perks where all of our, anybody with a buff has riposte, right? So some of the problems we can run into is if I run into somebody on the other side who can clear all our buffs. Well, even if we run into that, we would just gain, see right there? That's sick, absolutely sick. So if we would run into somebody that would dispel all of our buffs, which there are some of those characters out here. Not out here at the moment, but like we could run into them. Do not die on me. There we go, there's a taunt at least. We would just restore our critical chance up and everybody would have a buff again. Good night. All right, so far been a pretty smooth run. And as you go throughout the run, you're collecting, oh, so now, see, as we go farther on, we're more likely to see these skulls. So now we have to choose one. We'll go over to the shrine. We're not gonna load up on any more chests. I don't want to load up on too much and not be able to get in. Decreased rush meter by 40%. I like that one. Almost chose it earlier. What was I saying? Oh yeah, as we defeat these, we're picking up shards for characters so we can upgrade our characters. So this is basically the grind to increase your characters, is going through these things like this. Also finding... Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Oh, I got our taunt. There we go. There's a buff that will allow you to choose someone to have taunt at the start of the battle. I would really kind of like that, so I could get that taunt up quicker. This guy's gotten kind of low a lot of times. Now look, their rush meter is decreasing because we picked up that buff. Rush penalty. Nope, didn't mean to click on the ability. I didn't finish my story about moon cards. You're right, sorry. Squirrel! Oh, I don't have my I didn't turn my Dark Squirrel alerts on. No, I went to play it, to stream it, and you literally can't play the game. Like if you just go to the game, there is nothing to play, and I'm assuming you have to have assets in order to play. Because you go to start, you go to the website, go to try to start a race, and it says you don't have a cart or whatever it is. It doesn't. There's nothing that you can start, but it also doesn't tell you how to get one. There is a store page that you can go to and it says sold out. So you go to the website and you literally don't know how to play. Now I know how to go to like Hive Engine and potentially buy something, but even then it doesn't tell me what I need to buy. I'd have to do research to find out what I need to buy to even start playing the game. Like all these it took one of the problems with Splinterlands, starting the game, and instead of saying, okay, how can we learn from this? How can we make it better? It's like, yeah, let's double down and we're gonna make it even harder. We only want the most hardcore people playing our game that are willing to actually let's just do offense up. I literally could not figure out how to play the game. It is just insane. By the way, there is, again, this game is completely free to play. You don't have to, unlike Moon Carts, you don't have to go buy anything. It is free to play friendly. As free to play, if you're gonna be 100% free to play, you can earn the Bitcoin from the ZBD app. If sorry, I got distracted. Even as free to play like that, those earnings actually don't change. That's not like the in-game tokenomics, that type of thing. That's just more of a marketing thing. You can earn a couple dollars a week, basically, not a lot, but you can earn as free to play. You can start as free to play. Links are down below. Did I put my ZBD link? I should have looked at that. But it will be kind of a grind as free to play. Like I've been playing a little bit, not gonna lie, it's a little bit of a grind. I mean, those who have, like, if you played Galaxy of Heroes, if you've played it, it's just like those games, right? Free to play is kind of a grind. Spending just a little bit on like the battle pass speeds it up significantly. So I feel like it's kind of designed for those that spend the $10 to $20 a month. That's $7.99 battle pass. Like that speeds up progression, or at least appears to me like it would speed up progression significantly just with a very small spend. Let's go back in. This insane Baron I've never beat. It is hard. I'm not gonna go after that. The Fizz, welcome. Good goods, welcome to the stream. Let's give this guy some turn meter so he can taunt faster. Did I link my ZBD code in there? I did not. All right, if you guys go join so with ZBD app, like that's how you could earn the Bitcoin here. ZBD, you can earn Bitcoin just from going in and playing games. And it's kind of one of those, like, if you guys seen the apps where, okay, you can earn a little bit if you go play this game, or if you download, if you take these surveys or something like that. It's kind of like a Web3 version of that. Or maybe you've seen it with, by the way, this is the hunt that we chose when the extra battle we have to fight because we chose that chest. You've maybe seen in some games where it's like you can earn extra gems in game or something if you go get to level 10 in this game, or go like, it's kind of that type of thing, that type of promotion. And ZBD has that with a bunch of different games. So you can go to their app and you can play different games and literally earn Bitcoin. I do have a referral code that I should have put in there. I've got my BattleRise referral code down below. I'm typing it in right now. You guys go download the game and try that. If you like this style of game, like I said, it's free. Go download it, go try it. And they also they're doing a monthly check-in where, so if you check in for 30 days, you will actually get these books. You will collect a total of 5 books over 30 days. You get a bunch of other in-game rewards, but then every 6th day you get a book. And those books are actually NFTs, and you can exchange all of the books for a character. So if you just log in every day to that and collect it, you can actually end up getting some free NFT books out of it. I'm assuming the character is going to be in one of the NFT versions. I don't know that, but the books themselves are NFTs. They are, like, you can literally go get them, pick them up on the market. But no, like, this is just my style of game. It's actually kind of insane. So obviously we've talked about Galaxy of Heroes and comparing it a lot. I would not be a Star Wars fan if it was not for Galaxy of Heroes. When I first, it's been like, what, 6 years ago? No, I think I played the game for 5 years and I haven't played it for several years. But 8 years ago I started playing that game. However long it's been a while. I played that game because I liked this style of game. I had actually never seen Star Wars when I first downloaded that game. And I liked the game and then was intrigued by the characters, so I had to go watch Star Wars, going back all the way to the very beginning. And then started watching Star Wars and got hooked. Hooked on all things Star Wars. It's kind of crazy because the Star Wars movies are actually my least favorite Star Wars content, if we're being honest. I really like the. I got more into a lot of the books than I did the movies. Fuego said same about the style of game rather than the Star Wars IP. And then you are, yeah, no, exactly. Like I had never seen Rebels until they released the Rebels characters in the game, and I was like, okay, I gotta know who these guys are. So then I went back, and I actually think Rebels was pretty good. Rebels was a cartoon. Why would I watch that, right? No, it was actually pretty legit. I'm glad I went back and watched it. But the only reason I ever watched Rebels was because they came out in game. Actually, some of the cartoons are better. Like Rebels was really good content. The last, let's go here. Maybe we can get that taunt. Give me that taunt buff. Nope. Each time an enemy he uses heals your champion too. Okay, we can try that. Rebels was good. The last season of the Clone Wars, particularly the last like 4 episodes of the last season of Clone Wars, might be some of my all-time favorite content. With Ahsoka and Darth Maul in there. And those are some of my favorite characters anyways. But that last season is so good. Fuego just said Clone Wars is his favorite Star Wars content. I wasn't a huge. I've watched all. I have. Oh no, we lost him. Uh-oh, don't lose that guy. Ah, there we go. Get out of here. Okay. My main characters will come back. It's okay that I lose them. I can't, if I lose one of the strangers, one of the people I picked up along the way, they don't come back. I could potentially replace them with another one. You see, we've actually come across 4 potential ones. Yeah, see them? Oh. Okay, this is gonna be it. Let's go with each buff gained adds 100 health. Well, yeah, so let's add that to my tank. You see, we're getting a lot of buffs, and when he counters, he gains a buff on his basic. So now every time he counters, he will gain 100 health. Robert says, was Aggie a jerk of a boss, or was he pretty hands-off? I never really interacted with him a lot. And there he goes. Man, okay, let's focus on winning first so we can get we gotta get our rewards here. We're not gonna we just lost the character, which is obviously bad to begin with. There we go, we got that taunt, and now we can start gaining on the health, hopefully. Stop healing! See, I didn't get some of the buffs I didn't get some of my offensive buffs that I wanted. I don't know if I have enough. Like, this guy's stacking at 2,600 health is quite a bit. At least for me at this level. I don't know if I have the damage here. He gains extra, so you can see, why is he going multiple times? He gains 25% rush meter when he lands a crit, and 50% when he defeats an enemy. So he just landed a bunch of crits there, and he's getting to go over and over again, which is kind of odd. Because his crit chance is 11%. Oh, I lost another one. That... Ouch, that one hurts. We're done. We're done. I don't think I'm getting through this. I'm not gonna get through that other... Too many tanks over there. They're just one-shotting me. He's got the most, so we'll just finish him off to get that rush penalty. Does he come back? Not good, not good at all. And one more and that'll be it. Defeats. All right. I still gain all the rewards I collected up until this point. Just don't get the ones at the ends. So that ends up being kind of a bummer. Although that's a good one. That's a character I want to put in there. All right. Well, disappointing end to that run, but we can try again. We can try another one. What do we need for my... Actually, I think I just need to collect my free stuff from the store. Every 4 hours you can collect some free stuff. I am trying to build... I'll say new because I'm not normally on this device. I can level up my current characters. I'm trying to build up a new team here. We've got some Void Lords here. Like that. So this Nightwalker... oh yeah, there's the... There's the Nightwalker that we had on our team. So I kind of want those three and then some undead. This Skeleton Knight is really annoying as this ability. You have an 80% chance to increase rush meter by 75% when your other champion is damaged. So he can just take a bunch of turns. And he has an AoE Dispel with buff immunity. So like I had problems getting through those taunts. He could get rid of those. This is a combo I really want. So this Sinister Lich I'm trying to get. We'll just kind of go through some of these abilities here and you can see some of the things you can play with. Skeleton Maniac has the Shattering Bones ability. Deal physical damage to a single target equal to 50% of its max health and all enemies equal to 20% of their max health. Then Skeleton Maniac is defeated. So this is like it's a very strong ability, but then he dies afterwards. But Sinister Lich has this. At the end of the turn, resurrect your Skeleton Maniac with 10% of max health. So we can use that ability and then bring him back. Potentially use him multiple times. Seems pretty cool. I didn't finish my story about working for Aggie. No, I didn't really interact with him too much. The only thing that kind of bothered me about working for him, which I don't want to get into things too much and get too political, but he is very far right conspiracy theorist, that type. And he would even he would build in some of these even into his presentations, and he'd even have like a presentation he would do and like have these conspiracies about, I don't know about conspiracies, but these like even talk about how crypto was needed to like the ideology around crypto and freeing from the banks and that type, like he was very on the extreme end of that. It was talk about how like what we're doing with the games and being decentralized is important for like the future of humanity and stuff like that. It was that kind of got old with me, but okay, let's go. I want to get these guys to level 20 before I really start putting them in the team and switch over. So let's take this guy up to level 20. Let's work on all the Void Lords here. Work on our Nightwalker next. We'll go ahead and pour things into him. And you know what? This one right here. Tempted to try it. So previously I have used kind of my same team. So this one uses 5, the normal 5 characters. I think I might stick the Bone Lord in there because he's one of those INT characters that gain bonuses here. You do as well. Do I go with a tank? Sybil can also be nice because what she does is she has a passive that when somebody drops below 20%, they get stealth. So you can kind of do a strategy where instead of go with a tank, you use her. And okay, they go after one character and then it drops below 20% health, they get stealth. You have to move on to another, and just kind of spreads the damage around. I think I'll go back here though, and we're gonna try this run. This one's tougher for me, so I'm not that optimistic. Fuego says a lot of the OG crypto people are like that, but then again, you heard about BTC because libertarians were arguing that it could end all wars back in 2014. And I tend to be more libertarian than, I don't know, I don't really identify with any of the political parties, but I feel like libertarian maybe more than others, but ooh, extra. Let's go with the extra health. That could be nice. We'll just do this one. I'm tempted to come over here because that can really ramp up our health. But let's come over here. But some of it just gets taken too far, and I don't want to turn this into too much political stuff, but. Like the hammer noise, doing. Okay, so this is new. This does magical damage, which at least so far seems big because so resistance prevents magical damage, armor prevents physical damage. Character's armor seems to be much higher. Let's click on any of these. Okay, they don't have much armor at all. They don't have any armor. Bad example. Let's click on my own. Armor 21, resistance 1. I don't really know how the math is calculated. Yeah, he does have more resistance. 13-3. It seems like they have much more. He's got more resistance as well. So maybe I chose some bad examples. They just seem to have higher armor. Ooh, that's critical. So it feels like magical damage is better, but. But no, I think the bigger issue I had with Splinterlands was that they didn't. Oh yes, that's the character I want right there. What those shards? I was community manager, but I was not really involved in anything. Shrine or tomb? I can't remember what's in this tomb. Let's find out. Let's find out. Okay, so we can use, this one's actually new, I think because I haven't had a character that fits it before. What is this buff? Attacks heal champion by 30% of damage dealt. Any stranger receives it. Well, I I haven't collected any strangers yet. Oh, you gain a companion. Redeemed cannot be controlled for 3 stages, but do extra damage. So that's like my light side characters. I've never done that. Honor the Fallen, you gain resistance and gain max health. I think this is what I usually do. Enter and explore. You can fight a battle and get some extra loot. I think it's because I've got my Void Lord that this option pops up. Let's try it. Oh, we get the, oh. Except I don't have a skeleton to use with him. He's only 1 star, level 10. I'm not sure how good he is. All right, I'm not gonna have much control over the battle these next few turns. Okay, well, that'll be interesting. But no, at Splinterlands, they just didn't really involve me much. And it got frustrating because there were so many things. If they had so many things where they were surprised the way the community reacted, or things like that, when it's like, well, yeah, I could have told you that was that was gonna happen. Or they do things that they thought were really good and the community hated it, and they were shocked by some. And I don't know. It's like, if you had to involve me in these things, they tried to compartmentalize everything so much because they didn't want employees like profiting off of that, like insider trading, basically. So we wouldn't I'd find things out like an hour before they go live. Oh, here we go, Herd Instinct. This is what I really wanted last time. Champions with the same buffs gain assist on any skill use. All right, nice, nice. Okay, so let's see if we can, except look at all those assists! We've got control loss, so I can't control anything. We don't need to control anything! See, that was the damage I was looking for last time. Last time we were short on damage, I was hoping to find this buff. Couldn't find it. You can see we would have done a lot more damage. Okay, we're gonna have a good set, but this one's still. I've had this buff before, and still lost. Oh, we don't have room for more companions here. Man, maybe I should get my skeleton in here. If I know we can use that. Okay, let's go to Fountain. Fountain of Youth's really good though. Oh, this one is interesting. You get extra speed with penalty to armor and magic resistance. Or you get a 10% max heal, 10% heal after each action. I'm gonna go with the heal. I do actually have a healer in this one, but a lot of times we don't have a healer, so. All right, has anybody downloaded the game? Jeez. Okay. I should have looked. I don't know which boss we're going up against, because there's one boss that's just been too tough for me that I haven't defeated yet. Maybe this would be a good one for it. We've got a new character that's got some bonus stats. We've got a good setup so far. No, so this is one I have already beaten, it looks like. Let's go with the Enchanted Library. And we can either choose offense or defense here. Extra health and armor, or extra damage and speed. You guys play turn-based games. Speed's king, right? The hammer. Can you guys hear the hammer sound effect? I asked earlier that I didn't see any answers. I don't know if I just missed the answers. I hope the sound is okay. Nobody's yelled at me and said anything. Now we're just cruising. Fuego, thank you. It's not like a few streams back where I literally had the game muted Didn't even realize it. I had the game muted. I did the entire stream with the game muted. Let's go back to the tomb here, because I don't want to click on anything that's got those skulls. If you're wanting to do faster runs, you could go after the ones with the skulls. Redeem to get extra health, so it's only 4. Let's go with Honor of the Fallen. Boyga says he was frantically trying to remember which Gmail account he needed to log in to talk that time. Yeah, I was going to cut clips, cut shorts afterwards. And that was when I saw it. I was like, well, crap. All of these kind of suck when there's no sound. All right, I think we're just gonna kind of cruise here through this one potentially until the end. Oh, I just leveled up. That was what that delay was, and I clicked through it. Let's go over to the Shrine of Tiamat. I'm sure I'm pronouncing all this stuff wrong. Each riposte and assist deals 50% more damage. Do I even need more damage though? I think we're gonna go here. I want my taunt, my tank. Because I believe, this is one, okay, these two guys right here are pain. Okay, because these are the ones that gain. They gain the extra, rush meter. Like you're gonna watch one of them. The opposite one's gonna gain a ton of rush meter. But what was nice is I decreased all their cooldowns by 1, so we could only use a basic here, and now we can go after him. That was another big reason I put this guy in, because there's been times where there's been 3 or 4 of those guys on the same side, and his AOE clears all my buffs, which creates a problem when I build a team around having these bonuses when they have buffs. So they've given me a problem, and I believe the boss that I can't beat has several of them on his side, and that's what's kind of giving me some issues. Okay, let's come back over here. Even though we've already got the main buff I want from here. Do we have speed up? I don't know. We don't have any buffs at the start. Okay, this will be nice. We'll get speed up. And now we'll be able to assist everybody on that first attack. So right here, now when we use this to give everybody buffs, we've already got the buffs, so we get that attack right away. We can literally just hit auto. So man, this actually excites me, because if I can finish these battles, I will get bonus shards for that skeleton down there, and he's one that I've been wanting to farm. So now I don't have to wait for random. Let's come back over here. I don't just have to wait and randomly try and find him. Yeah, let's do this one. And you're our best damage dealer. Actually, I think you might be our best damage dealer, because you get the extra. You get the bonus offense. What's going on? This time my internet's fine. This one's not me. Crap. Maybe it is. It was fine when I said that, and now it just dropped down temporarily and right back up. I only dropped frames for like a second. Okay. Okay, 2 skeleton knights, not a problem, not a problem. We can do that same thing. Oh, you have a taunt though. Okay, and see, now we're gonna go after one of them, but the other one's gonna clear my buffs. But we'll have taken out enough that it's not gonna be too much of a problem. See, that right there. That's the one I don't like. We're gonna heal you up because I do not want you to die. That's nice. Okay, so who has the most? 425 damage. That's pretty high. 305. But I still have more damage over here. Or at least higher damage stat. They have different types of attacks, so that's not really a one-to-one comparison there. That character has better artifacts. That's a big reason why. Okay. Extra crit damage or extra crit chance? We're gonna go extra crit chance. Poison on critical hit. Now the poison does 2.5% damage after every turn, so I don't know. I feel like landing the poison, that's not a lot of damage. So okay, I think we can be okay because we do so much damage we can take them out of one hit. No problems. Say goodnight. So much damage, we're shaking the screen. Is that the hammer? I honestly haven't been paying too much attention to the artifacts that we've been collecting. Let's go to the enchanted library. Let's add some more speed. Again, I don't care about the offense too much. It's more the speed. Because if we go first, with all those assists, if we go first, we're good. Unless somebody has some sort of passives that give us problems, which is certainly possible. Ooh, is that an epic shard? We like epic shards. I bet that's this guy right here. I bet it's a Bone Lord shard. Give me a Bone Lord shard. Give me a Bone Lord shard. There we go. Only 36 more. I wonder if I could take on the Insane Baron. Am I getting good enough? We've got some pretty good buffs. We're not gonna do it though. It's a gold, like this thing up here. See that gold diamond above it? I'm pretty sure sometimes you'll see some other color diamonds. Are they blue? I don't remember. Sometimes you'll see some other diamonds. I'm pretty sure the gold diamond is like the. I've never seen any. I think it's the best one. At least at this point in the game. But every time I've tried that, I just get flat destroyed. Like, absolutely wiped by that guy. So I want to know what the benefits of beating him are. Is that another epic shard? Can we get back-to-back Bone Lords? We did. 35 more to go. All right, the Shrine of Uruk. Get more crit chance. See, here's that all champions regain critical chance up when critical chance up expires. Each special skill increases critical chance by 3%. That's like nothing. Okay, we're going with this one here. Why does the confirm button not work? Because I didn't click on. Calm down, Bulldog. I didn't click on which one gets it. It's for all champions, so it doesn't matter which one I give it to. Some that are just for a single champion, it matters which one you assign it to. Oh, that guy was fast. He a master. I bet he started with 100% rush meter. Don't you go after that guy. I want his shards. Do not touch him over there. Are you freaking kidding me? All because you got to res 3 times the 100% turn meter and get 3 shots in. You took him out. That's brutal. Do I want to take a chest? Well, I'm going to check the chest. All right, I'm going to click over here. Do I want to take it or break it? I don't want that speed penalty. I don't want the speed penalty. I want to be able to beat this boss. Oh, now you're gonna taunt me by appearing as an enemy? You were just on my team. We'll have none of that. Stop reviving. They're so annoying. They hit hard too. It can't be a tank that comes back. Doesn't hurt so bad. Okay. I could go for that crit chance because I still need to find that crit chance up. Let's come over here though. I really want this one! Owner against taunt at the beginning of battle. That would have been nice about 2 battles ago. Where you took out my skeleton. Look at that. That was why I put that thing on there. Nice. He counters everybody with the same buff attacks. Doesn't even need my turn. I'm gonna destroy you when it's not even my turn. All right, I'm feeling good. We're getting through this dungeon. Which one do we want? Let's come over here. Give me that crit chance up. There we go. I actually like the other ones better, but we have that. We got that earlier one when crit chance up expires, we get it back. So now it makes it easier for us to always keep a buff up. And always keep the same buff up. So we can get all those assists. This is child's play. Strife, how many more do you have to beat? Okay, so... I'll show you here in a second when we get back to the main menu. Some of these on some of these shrines there are little skeletons. So I'm trying to go as deep in the dungeon as I can to find more rewards. But you see on the top, I'll see all of these on the upper left hand corner, they have a skeleton. So when I click on 5 of these paths with skeletons, the boss will appear. Whether that could be turn 5 or that could be turn 25. The deeper you go, kind of the more rewards you get. And then the more buffs you get and everything. So I try to I try to avoid clicking on those. But eventually, the deeper in you get, the more likely they are to appear. So like in this instance, I don't have a choice. I gotta click on one that has them. Extra damage, or do we want that rush meter? Have we gotten that rush meter thing yet? I don't think we have. Let's decrease the rush meter. So next one I click on that has that skull, that'll be when the boss pops up. So it's gonna be very soon. I think the furthest I've ever gotten is 21. This is stage 17. So usually it's around a little bit before stage 20 or around stage 20. That's about as far as you can go, but it's random. It's random. Each run, the entire run uses the same amount of mana, regardless of whether you end in stage 5 or whether you end in stage 25. So you're gonna get a lot more rewards per mana spent. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be it right here. Let's put this on our tank. Let's put this on our tank. Each buff gained by your champion adds 100 to max health points. Well, every time he attacks, he gets offense up. So he's going to gain 100, or each time he attacks with his basic, which is what he does when he assists. Each time he attacks, he's going to get an extra 100 health points. So he should become pretty tanky here. Okay, this is, at least first glance, there's only one of these little skeleton guys over on the left. Oh, but they've got stealth. Can I attack him? Okay, they all have stealth, which does like nothing. So we can go after this guy. So let's just take a look at our Urson here, starting with 1485 health. Let's see how high he gets. We just got more damage here this time. I think we can use this, and we're gonna take this guy out. We don't have to worry about feeding him rush meter. Should I just go straight after him? I think I'm just gonna go straight after him. We've got some AoEs that'll help as well. There we go. Does he come back? I can't remember which ones come back and which ones don't. Or when they come back. He doesn't. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good. And I just gotta see 2485. See how much health he gained? Boss down. Unfortunately, it's not the one I need to open up the next. To open up the gate. All right, who'd we get here? Or skeleton. You get this little report, and unfortunately, I didn't gain any bonus shards from anything. And it's random. I guess another thing is, okay, so you have to beat. I need Sargon. He's the one I have to defeat. It is random which of these three I come up against when I enter. It can be any of the three. So I have to get lucky enough to find him, and I have to get lucky enough to get some good buffs in order to be able to go beat him. In order to open that gate. I guess close the gate, technically. They're open, you have to beat them to close it, I guess. And we'll get 100 of those Wraith shards once we do, and we'll be able to move on to the next one. Does it tell me what's here? The difficulty 5, the other one was difficulty 3. I don't know how much. Agility characters start the battle with invisibility, and as long as they are invisible, gains 50% damage resistance. Affects. I think it also says hit steal. I can't quite see it. These are going to be a lot tougher. No, I don't care about rankings. Oh, enter only with mercenary or void lords. Well, I'm glad I'm building a void lord team. That was completely on accident. Random enemy gets condemned when the battle. When defeated, this enemy heals and resurrects your team. Chances of meeting elite opponents are doubled. After the first death, undead champions will resurrect with 100% HP. Lifesteal is twice as effective. Nantho shrines are not allowed. Oh, that's the one I like. So yeah, undead's gonna be huge there. So up here we got more buffs like Verdant Offspring buffs. I wonder. Oh, I guess I could have clicked on that. That would have been easier to read everything. Critical hits deal 350, so you need crit chance there. Okay. So you can see how each of these are different. They have different enemies, different paths, different shards that you can farm. And overall, I just think this is what I like about this. I feel like there's one game mode. It's supposed to have 3 game modes. There's another game mode that's coming like very soon. I don't know exactly what it is. I feel like the game is 1 game mode short, to be honest. But I like. Okay, so like Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, when you farm shards and stuff, you're mainly just hitting sim, right? Or you're playing the same battle over and over again, or go through the same events. To me, it's much more fun. It's much more fun and engaging to be farming things, doing those runs. Then you've got arena, and I just feel like we need a raid, right? I need raids. All right, let's keep working on these void lords. Only able to level them up 2 times with that. What artifacts? This guy kind of wants crit chance. Do we have any bull, any strength characters, or any strength crit chance? I don't. I know they exist. I've picked up a few. They must just be higher level. Does that one have crit? That one does have crit chance. 4% crit chance. The rest of it's kind of though. Oh, I didn't mean to select that. It's literally the only one I have that has crit chance. I'll equip it for now, just so it's kind of locked on him. Should we do one more? Let's do one more. Let's try the same one again. Let's see if we can find Sargon. I'm gonna try to go through it as quick as we can. Nanthos! Strife, you feel lost. What are we doing? All right. Okay. What do you feel lost about? I don't know. I don't know what you've seen, where you're at. Let's make. Sure. Let's give you this. Okay. Strife, I know you're familiar with this style of game. Wouldn't it be cool if Galaxy of Heroes had a mode like this? Kind of roguelite mode. Oh, that'd be it. I don't know what I need to explain at this point. We're an hour and a half in the stream. Everybody's in a different spot now. Oh, here's the tomb. Okay, we're gonna take this. We're gonna gain our companion. Let's resurrect him. Can you replay like? I wonder, I've never tried to recruit one when we already have a full team. I wonder what all would happen. Like, can you replace one of your own characters with an ally? So Strife, this is a Web3 game that is it's a hero collection turn-based RPG. I mean, the battle format is obviously, I know you're familiar with Galaxy of Heroes. That's the battle format. Marvel Strike Force, Raid Shadow Legends, those types of games. Do I want to increase speed? Oh, this is Sargon as well. I just noticed that. Ooh. Okay, okay. We gotta step it up. We gotta get a big win here. This is what we want. Want the assist and everything, dealing extra damage. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. Right now, I'm playing as Web 2 free to play. It does have the token is supposed to be coming out very soon. They currently just, I believe, was their first NFT that they just released, was a Founders Pass that basically gets you some of the token. It gets you the premium battle pass for, is it for life, for a year? I can't remember. But get you access to a lot of the premium battle passes. There's some other, it gets you bonus drop rates. Shrine of Anu. Let's go Shrine of Anu. Anu, I don't know. Ooh, health up is kind of nice, but let's go back with this. Each buff gained adds 100 max health points. Man, we are setting up. If I can get that buff, and I struggle with this boss anyway, so I feel like I'm definitely going to need it. But if we can get that buff where everybody assists that has the same buff, if I can get that shrine bonus, I might be in a good position. I've got some good supplementing shrine bonuses for that. We gotta pull it. We gotta pull it. Wait, Streamlabs, what do you mean a Dart Squirrel NFT raffle is going on? I didn't know that. I didn't set that up. I mean, I wouldn't care to give one out, but oh, Nantha, I want Nanthos, but he's got that skeleton. Okay, we're gonna go with Tiamat. I want offense up. Each time an ally is defeated. Yeah, or it just says someone is defeated. It doesn't actually say an enemy is defeated. Okay. Let's go with internal trauma. What does it cost to run one of these dungeons? It costs 30 mana, which you gain, like, mana is basically your energy. Right now, my energy cap is like 80 or something, and I have 900 mana or 900 energy, because you also gain it every time you level up. And I mean, it's kind of like a lot of these games, when you start at the beginning, like, you level up really fast, right? So as I've leveled up, I've accumulated all of this mana that I'm earning it faster than I'm spending it. So it's kind of unusual that I have all of this mana. Can we go back and look at it? Because it costs 30 mana to run these dungeons. Now I don't know if the next dungeons cost more. You're not cut out on me. Don't do it. Don't do it. My internet's good right now. Just ran another speed test. Okay, come on. I don't want to reboot it. You guys are still here, right? My stream looks like it's good. Okay, I think we're gonna try rebooting it. I don't think this is my internet. I don't think I'm waiting on a connection. Okay. Now it's showing all off center. Why is it loading like that? Because it's loading without the advertise. There we go. There's an advertisement on the side of BlueStacks, and it wasn't there, so it was distorted. Because I've set it up to cut off the advertisement. Good news is it doesn't kick you out of the dungeon. I might have to redo that one round, but it'll, like, you can stop playing a dungeon at any time and just come back to it. You don't have to finish a dungeon right when you start it. Okay, we want Nanthos, okay, because this is the one. Give me the buffs I want. Nope, didn't get it. Okay, let's go speed up though. Oh, that's a bummer. Start. Okay. I can't see myself beating without that buff. He's just kicked my butt so many times. But the good thing is, like, even if I play through it and I lose, yeah, I don't get as many rewards as I could, but I'm still collecting all these rewards, all these rewards along the way. So it's not like it's meaningless. I'm not wasting 30 minutes when I do a dungeon run that goes 20 runs deep or 20 levels deep, and then I lose in the end. It definitely feels so much better when you win, but it's still cool collecting all the stuff. Okay. Come over here. Crit chance buffs. Extra crit damage. Let's do the crit chance. First, nope, let's do crit chance up. Strive? No, I'm actually only on YouTube right now. Let's just do a basic, because I don't want anybody else. I don't want to damage anybody else. I like this ability too much. I just did the first one. I didn't destroy him. Okay. Take that out, and the rush penalty. We've got pretty good speed. I don't know this. That's the heal and speed down. You can't stun the wraiths. If you inflict a debuff on them, they dispel the debuff and recover 5% health. So yeah, you just gotta damage them. There's no controlling them. Luckily, they're not too much of an issue. They can be high damage dealers. You don't really just want to ignore them, but they don't cause too many problems. I say that I'm gonna get smoked by one here. Okay, going over here with Tiamat, because he doesn't have a skeleton on him. How many different characters are there? There are. That's a good question. Let's just go flat damage. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. So we have 30 characters. Did I count correctly? 30 champions. With more coming, as we know you can collect those books. If you missed that earlier, you can log in every day to collect these tomes. Just log in, go collect it, and you'll be able to unlock. Why did I see? I wasn't paying attention to who I was attacking or what I was doing. You'll be able to unlock a character with them. They're NFT tomes, books. Okay. All right, here's another shot. Nanthos, give me the assist buff. Nope. Nope. We're gonna decrease your... Don't know if that's really gonna matter though. Starting to get nervous. I'm not finding what I need. It's just too basic. Alright, same path as before. Rush meter reduction from the ability, then rush meter reduction from defeating an opponent. The rush meter manipulation's working well for me. Oh, they come back. No, stop. Don't. didn't know you guys were coming back. Okay, that's the heal resurrect. Okay, now we'll try auto. Okay, should be good, should be good. Oh, we're gonna have to click on it? No, we're not. You never tell first whether there's a skull up top. Champions with buff always riposte. Okay, that's a good one. That's maybe one of my second favorite ones. Strife says I should have taken the buff that triggered when you assist for when you get the assist buff. I thought about it. I already had it on one character. I went with the cooldown one instead because that allows me to consistently keep my taunt up. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Haha. Nice, nice. See, those assists are great. We want to stun. We'll stun you. Doesn't matter at this point. Yeah, and we'll see. This boss gets it must be the intelligence. I actually don't know what he is, but he must be one of the intelligence characters that gains the buffs, gains extra damage, because he hits hard. Like, will 1 to 2 shot some of my characters. I have 2 heals now, which is a little different. We've got a companion that actually has a resurrect. A chance at a resurrect. Maybe could get something there. I don't know, we'll see. Apparently the game does not want to cooperate. It's like, no, we're going to fight you. You are not going to close this gate. Champions with offense up to ethereal Ethereal damage? I don't know how to pronounce that. That ignores armor or resistance. I don't have offense up, but could I get that? I could give a riposter a counter to anybody. Right now they get it if they have a buff. I could give it to them if they don't have a buff. I don't know if I care that much. I think I'm gonna go right here. Yeah, none of these are really helping me any. This character right here that I got. My companion here. Oh, it doesn't show his abilities. He has a resurrect. He can revive a fallen ally. We'll see. We'll get to see him here eventually. Oh, this is see, and now so previously when there were two of these, I could take them out in one shot, so I didn't have as many problems with them bouncing around, right? It's not quite going to be the case now. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, now I got your ability blocked. So your cooldown's still there. Ah, nice. Okay. Oh, so this one right here. Heal your champions by... No, don't show me the whole thing. Just show me... Heal your champions by 30%. 50% chance to resurrect a random defeated champion. But not with much health. Okay, got through those guys. Again, they're a pain because they clear my buffs. Joe says, buff your squirrels! I haven't seen a squirrel in the game yet. A little out of character with this one, but you never know. You never know. Okay, we're just gonna take the gold chest here, and I do not want to get that speed penalty. So we're just coming over here. I'm gonna break the chest, take the extra golds. Kind of a bummer because I really want buffs right now. I really want to defeat this boss. I don't care about the extra gold. Okay, I'm just gonna go single target here. Maybe I should have used the heal. Oh well. Kind of forgot I had a heal. And we can finish. Let's. You've already got speed down. Actually, can I stun you? There we go. Here we go. Get the heal. You didn't have well, lose too much health, but still. There we go. That was perfect. Oh, I forgot that does help him because he does gain offense up. I should have taunted with him though. I should have taunted. I wasn't expecting him to come back. I forgot some of these guys could do that. Is this... He should heal himself, right? Yeah, he heals himself. And when we heal, he attacks. Go ahead and use the heal, because if he comes back... No, I guess that won't matter. He had 100% rush meter too, but the other guy got priority. Comes back 3 times. Joe says not trying out off the grid outside. I've played it before. I'm not a Battle Royale fan. I just am not. Like, the game's definitely good quality. Okay, Founding Youth. Oh, I don't want to click on the Founding Youth. I want that buff. And I don't know, maybe like that's a really good one. Maybe it'd be worth taking that skull. Ooh, extra health here. Yes. Thank you, extra health. I'm gonna like that. Like I said, these guys hit hard. Dawn of Conquest. That's not one I recognize. Oh, I got him in 2 hits. That's nice. Oh, you come back with a taunt? Okay, he hasn't gone yet, right? So we're gonna do basic here. So I can ability block. See, I hate you. I hate you. Now, he's come back again! And I can't... I couldn't taunt because we had... No, get the ability block in. Yeah, there we go. We had the buff block. That's okay. Apparently I'm gonna kill this guy last this time. Not usually what I do, but the good thing is he doesn't do much damage. He just causes problems when there's 4 of them next to a boss, and they keep clearing all my, they clear all my taunts and my buffs and everything like that, and the boss wipes me out. Combined tower defense and RTS. Maybe I have seen that. I don't know. I don't know. Give me my assist buff. Give me my assist buff. No! Do we have... We've got speed up, right? Yeah, we've already got that. 5 speed is nothing. Let's decrease... Decrease your cooldowns. I'm getting kind of nervous here. Not finding what I like. What about turn meter reduction? Yes. So it's called rush meter here, but I'll show you one of the main ones I've been using here. Here's an ability right here. 20% rush meter reduction. And there are some others as well. I'm not going to use the AoE because I don't want to trigger his rush meter gain. Okay, it was like you counter yourself to death. You can use basics all you want. Your basics do nothing. There you go. We don't have any elite enemies here or anything, so shouldn't be a problem. I don't know if we've got enough turn meter reduction where I can break the game with some loops yet, Strive. Maybe someday. We need a raid to break. Oh, the Fountain of Youth. Yes, please. I wonder. I usually go over here. I've got 2 heals on my team, though. This could actually be kind of annoying, though. The 20% bonus to speed. I'm gonna take the 20% bonus to speed. We're going a different way. I'm gonna sacrifice my armor for speed. I don't have high armor anyways. I shouldn't have used that on you. You already had... Okay, let's come over here. We'll stun the one. The middle. But a lot of times facing this boss... Sometimes the problem is I just... He takes too many turns. That 20% speed... Like, maybe even... It's worth sacrificing the armor because maybe they actually won't do as much damage if they don't get to go as often. I don't know. I don't know if that may have been a very bad decision that I just made. That heal might have been better to take that heal instead. We'll see. We'll see. Stripe says, yes, I figured out why you were asking. I do think I can get... Okay, so this guy right here. No, wait. No, we don't have him. It's one of the other guys. So there is a buff in here. There's one of the shrines that we've already seen, right? Reduces cooldown by 1. Well, we have a... which one is it? One of those characters gains 25% chance, 25% void meter when they land a critical hit on their AoE. It has a 2-turn cooldown, so you can use it every other turn. If you use the reduced cooldowns on that character, you could use that ability every single turn. If you get their crit chance high enough, so you can land 4 critical hits every time, he could theoretically just spam that AoE over and over and over again until he takes the entire team out. Okay, now I've got some control loss here. So we're gonna see. No, don't go after him. I don't like this control loss. Okay, now we can stun you. There we go. Oh, come back over here. Take out that guy. He's gone. Okay. I don't think the master's gonna be a threat. This is gonna be it for the stream, by the way. Whenever this dungeon run is gone. So we've got maybe 10 minutes or so left. But man, I would love a raid so much. We need a raid in Splinterlands. Okay, here's another shot at it. Nanthos, I've been begging you. I still can't get it. Do I want extra rush meter? Or gaining damage and speed? Let's go with damage and speed. What's my best character? I think it might be this this guy that I just started working on leveling up. This is Bone Lord. I've only got 2 3-star characters. Oh, we've got a master one over there. That guy's gonna be annoying right now. He's going to be very annoying. Some ability block on you. Uh-oh. I don't want to lose that guy. No, why'd you use that? You can't taunt. Oh, I should have taken the other one out. Crap. Not paying attention to what I'm doing. Oh, luckily the other guy didn't gain any rush meter. Okay, let's heal. How about we heal you? There we go. Is he master? Does he come back? I lose track of when they come back and when they don't. I really should have learned that. There's a lot of nuances to the game. I still gotta learn. Okay. We're getting deep into the dungeon and we still haven't selected. Oh, we're gonna select our first one, I think. Our first skull. Nanthos again! Say our prayers to the Shrine of Nanthos. Still didn't work. Still did not work. How many times have I selected that thing? See, it's not a very popular. Shouldn't our control loss be over? I thought it was 3 battles. Is this really only the second one? Nice. I know so far all the runs have looked easy, but you saw last time we got to the boss and we lost. Even though we cruised through everything else. Oh, okay, what do we want? We're gonna go with Anu over here. Our second skull. Extra health, yes please. Definitely want my extra health. Oh, I'm happy with that. I'd like to get one where I can start with a taunt on my tank. Okay, control loss is gone. Good. We don't need the ability block yet. Okay, we'll just stun you. Sure, ability block. Yeah, you can, I'm fine with you attacking. As long as it's just your basic. Oh, don't. That's okay. It's over at this point. You can take my boss. You're just thinking, did you see me get my butt kicked by the boss last time? And that was a boss I've beaten before. I've never beaten this one. I've never beaten it, and I haven't hit the best buff yet. Not sure I'm going to. I'm running out of time. Very much running out of time. Hey, at least we got another shot. It's got a skull. We're still gonna go with it. Still no. Still nothing. We're just gonna end up giving this to everybody. Nope, did not mean to hold that. Go after you. The little dancing skulls in the background. Dancing skeletons. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I've assembled my team good enough that I haven't had too many problems. I want to go on to the next tier of dungeons, but I gotta beat this boss right here. What was that? The third skull? Was that the third skull? We have. At least we get another shot. I keep clicking on the same one. Keep looking for the same buff. Okay, we're going with more speed. I don't know if that was worth it or not. Okay, this is probably the last battle before the boss. Master Sin. Oh, man. I really do not like you guys. I'm gonna lose that guy back there, aren't I? I like the counters. Okay, let's I gotta get some. There we go. That AoE is nice. Okay. We can take him out with AoEs. Let's just stun you over here. Goodbye. Alright, we're gonna find out if we can get a boss win on stream. Not just any boss win. The boss I'm missing. Probably gonna be up next here. Give me one more shot at it. One more shot. Okay, we've got one more shot. Shrine of Nanthos on our final chance. Give me the assist buff. Nope. Well, I clicked on that so many times for nothing. All right, let's see. First off, am I fast enough? Okay, they have two. And there's yeah, see the Berserker and the Sentinel over there. And I'm almost dead over there. Almost dead. See that hit? He's immune to stun, 15% speed bonus. Increases everybody's damage by 10%. And he's gonna die over there. Because I cannot get to a heal. Had to hope he didn't get his rush, but that didn't work. Okay, let's go ability block on everybody. Oh, I did. He doesn't have his taunt anymore. Why did we not? See, we needed our, I think I can beat this, but I need that buff where everybody attacks. You're gonna go next anyways. Do you resurrect? I'm pretty sure everybody resurrects. Take you out. Get some goodies at least. Please be it! Please be it! Don't come back! No, he didn't! We got Sargon! We lost a few. I can never keep track of who resurrects and who doesn't. That was the victory I needed. I don't even care about these rewards. Okay, oh, actually, that's one I want. That's some good rewards. That's another Void Lord. All right. That's exciting. The final gate is closed. Oh, I'm full of artifacts. Okay, we can sell some of these. It's gonna make me sell my artifacts before I can go enjoy the spoils of closing all 4 gates. Okay, let's just let's do rarity. We're gonna sell some of these commons. That should be good enough. Actually, I can sell you. I know I don't need that one. Some of these I don't know exactly what I need though, and I'll show you what I mean here in a second. Okay, so first let's go in and no, come back up here. I'm excited to unlock those. I'm very excited to try those out. We're gonna have to try those on stream sometime. I want to claim this reward, Thunder Crusher. And then I want to claim, don't go back. I'm excited to unlock you, but I want to claim my rewards. Claim my rates. Herald of the Curse. All right, and I want to, so what I was talking about earlier, as far as which ones I need, you have these books here. So these artifacts, these pieces of gear, you obviously equip them, but you can also come here, and like this is the first time I've gotten this one. So I also am going to dedicate it to this book. And one of the ways we unlock some of these legendary characters is we have to go, those are finding the characters. We have to complete all of these chapters. Some of it's fighting so many enemies, some of it's collecting certain champions, some of it's collecting certain artifacts. But we can get rewards once we collect them all. Also, like Marduk, I have to defeat him 5 times. Apparently did that earlier in the stream. Nightwalker Commander, defeated enough of those, so we get kind of a mini reward there. What I really want is to complete, and even there's a whole story that goes with it. Why can I not click on anything? It froze on me. All right, so the stream froze. So, not the stream. I think the stream's still live. The game froze. By the way, so this is frozen or crashed on me 3 times, right? That's not an indication of what I typically experience on mobile. In order to stream, I am playing on BlueStacks, so I can be on my computer. The stream, I've been playing, I don't know, I've probably played 25 hours in the game. I don't know, I've been playing a lot the last 10 days. I think I've had it crash twice. It has been a couple times, and I'm playing on an older phone. So yeah, my point is it's not an indication of the game itself. It's BlueStacks that's causing these problems. You know, I'm excited. We got a whole new set of dungeons. So those were the beginner dungeons. You guys thought they were too easy, right? Well, it's time to bump up to some harder ones. Those were difficulty 2. I think let's move the difficulty. These are difficulty 5. Those are difficulty 1 and difficulty 2. We saw the other ones difficulty 5. So I'll have to come back. Maybe, I don't know. I think I'm streaming Splinterlands tomorrow. I'm doing a stream tomorrow. We could do back-to-back Splinterlands and this, but it will probably be Tuesday when I stream this again. So we'll try a different dungeon. I think I'll have a whole different team set up by then. We're gonna want a different team because those have different dungeon conditions, right? So it's not all the same bonuses and benefits, which kind of encourages you to collect more and more characters and things. So I'm having a blast with the game. I am absolutely having a blast. I love this style of game. And honestly, I can't believe Fuego says games like these always look too easy until you get destroyed. And that's very true. Like, everything kind of snowballs, whether it's good or bad. Like because my team was kind of focused on a lot of rush meter manipulation and a very fast team and controlling everything. And you saw how when I let the enemy attack there, when I let them get there, the boss got to attack a few times, I started falling apart pretty quick, right? Luckily, I was able to recover. Thank goodness. We've seen them resurrect several times. Thank goodness that wasn't one that resurrected, or I would have been in trouble. I couldn't have gone through them again. But it's like, yeah, everything's under control until it's not under control, and then it feels, and then it kind of falls apart. But I love this style of game, and I can't believe we haven't seen more of these in Web 3. I said this from the very beginning, that because we played SWGOH, right? Galaxy of Heroes, that would make a perfect Web 3 game. Because it's a collection game, so it's perfect to make those NFTs and assets like that, and you've got a natural in-game economy. This style of game is set up perfect for a Web 3 game. And it's amazing to me that we haven't seen anything like this yet. I think there's been a few that have kind of attempted it, but they've been such low quality. I feel like the quality is good. We need more game modes. I'm very excited to see what this third game mode is that they're releasing here very soon. But it's a perfect fit. It's kind of like when we talk about how TCGs, trading card games, are such a great fit for Web 3. These are absolutely perfect. You don't have to you don't have to stretch anything to make the Web3 work. It's just something that can naturally fit in. You don't even need it. Like, there is going to be a token here, but you don't even need a token. You just, they're like, it's a hero collection game, right? NFTs are things people like to collect. It works. It just works. And so I'm excited for this one. I think you're going to see a lot more from me. We'll see. The Fizz says, am I still doing the Arbitrum streams? Yes, I am. Poglin Slam is the next game that we're doing. I'm currently waiting on Arbitrum to send the payment for it so I can set up some giveaways for it. And initially the Poglin team was working with me, and I thought maybe they were going to help set some stuff up. And then I haven't heard from them in a couple weeks, so I'm just kind of that's on pause for the moment while I'm waiting for things to go through. But yes, that is absolutely still in the works. Still in the works. Stripe says still missing a big name to put behind it, like Star Wars or Marvel. The only bad thing about, like, yeah, that kind of makes a big deal. You could absolutely put a franchise behind it. I do feel like that when you stick a name like that behind it, it comes at the expense of gameplay. Now, I obviously loved it being Star Wars characters in SWGOH. I wouldn't trade that, but they pay so much for that license, and Star Wars takes such a significant percentage of that you don't have as much to actually spend on making a quality game. Like, it just kind of depends on where you want to spend your resources at, right? A benefit of not having an IP is you can spend the resources developing the game more, but it's not quite that simple, but it would be interesting. I mean, the game design is out there. There's plenty of franchises you could go get to build up these types of things. Did DC ever make a game? Marvel did. Didn't DC try to launch one? How did that go? I can't even remember that. Anyways, all right, that's gonna be it for me. I'm sorry. I'm streaming longer than I'm supposed to. My wife wants to go watch Agatha. Speaking of Marvel. Strike says it's a win-loss. People play. No, and would I have ever heard of that other game if it wasn't Star Wars? I don't know. Like, that's, even though I didn't play it for Star Wars, it's still, originally I didn't play it for Star Wars. I stayed because of Star Wars, but would I have stayed if it wasn't Star Wars and I wasn't connected to those characters outside? I don't normally go deep into the lore. Like this has all this, you can see, again, I can't click on it, the game's frozen. It says story down here. There's a whole story with it. I've never read the story. I can't say I have any interest in reading the story, to be honest. A lot of people do, that's great. But it is nice when you have an attachment outside of it. But anyways, thank you guys. The Lord of the Rings version died. Yeah, I played the Lord of the Rings version because I was excited. I was like, I'm gonna make content on this. I'm gonna get in from the beginning. I'm gonna make content on this. And I played it in the beta. And I played it for like 3 days. And I was like, this is crap. I'm not making content on this. This game's terrible. It's so terrible. I don't understand how you can make these games bad. Like, the playbook's there, right? You don't have to reinvent the wheel here. There's so many different modes. Waiting's wait. All right, I'm gonna go watch Agatha. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I will see you tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming Splinterlands tomorrow, but just like this, I mean, we can talk about whatever games you want. Come hang out with me. I will see you guys tomorrow, probably a little earlier. The stream started 8 p.m. Eastern, probably around 7-ish or so. So see you guys then. Thanks a lot. Have a good night.